starting with you, first of all, Kate, in The Times, and this article is telling us that the Chancellor is about to delay any tax rises.
We know that there's going to be a colossal scale of financial pressure upon us as we work through the next months and years of the damage that COVID's done. So it makes good sense that this pushback on any tax increases would be considered and be taken into effect by the Chancellor of the Exchequer. I think Rishi's got a big job on his hands because we know tax increases are to come to pay for the borrowing. We know that the borrowing's at 370 billion now. And we know this week again, he announced his £4.6 billion extra support package to help businesses that have been affected by the crisis and may extend the furlough scheme again. But the scale of the spending obviously is unsustainable because of the amount of spending that's been there so far. And there's a very neat box kind of way in which the grants and support has been given to businesses so far. We know that organisations like Forgotten and Excluded are representing millions of smaller businesses and entrepreneurs and self-employed people in the UK that have not yet seen any funding. And I would like to think that before we get to the point where we're seeing constant tax increases, where we get to the end of perhaps these support packages, that these organisations representing millions who then in turn employ further millions. It's estimated 7.5 million jobs coming from the 2 million, 3 million people affected by these no grants so far. They need support too. And what we need to hope is that somehow we can balance out still those who need support, who were promised not to be left behind, with then how we actually deal with the crisis of the finances to come, which is the borrowing it's cost us to get through this crisis.